Hey guys, Echo25 here.
And Archer 9234.
With episode 13 of Ranger Review. Today we have the deluxe Travelon from Mahou Sensei Maji Ranger, or as you guys know it in America, the Solar Streak Megazord from Power Rangers Mystic Force. Yes, Archer 9234 got the Japanese version, but it's actually not the Japanese version. It's actually the Bandai Asia release. It's identical, even has a logo on the top right here that says toy, you know.
Because it's officially licensed in Asia too.
So this is just the Travelon. Really, this is actually the second time we have a train. First time was a Super Train Megazord in Lightspeed Rescue, or the deluxe Grand Liner from Go-Go 5. And the previous one we just got was from RPM, the Paleo Max Megazord. Right. It does include two little train cars, which is pretty nice. They do use it in the show.
Yeah, in America we call it the remote train cars. In Japan, it's called remote liner.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty cool, you know, the trains come out of the feet. So here's the Zord. It's long, so that's why, you know, we can't really fit the whole thing in, but, you know, really, it does resemble a train. The wheels do move back and forth like it would a train would. It does make sounds. The buttons here. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool that a train has train sound. That is good. We like that. We never saw these. We never saw this in Magic Ranger or in Mystic Force, but you can put the chest piece onto the Titan Megazord, the Volkaiser, and vice versa. It actually works, but in America and Japan, they never show the formation. Yeah. But there is a way, because I know that people were questioning, like, I saw somewhere that it can combine. Yes, it can. It actually shows that it does combine. Just that in the show, both Japan and America, they never did it. I wonder why. But
also, the weird thing is that on the Travelon box, there actually has a prototype of the toy, which is usually doesn't happen as often. There's actually a slight difference. The hands were originally black, along with the side parts of the wheels.
So you can tell it's gray.
On the special edition of Travelon that came with the gold grip phone.
That was a toy that was exclusive only.
It was corrected on the toy box.
So now we have the Travelon in Megazord formation.
I also want to point out there is zero alterations between the Solar Streak Megazord and Travelon.
Yeah, that's actually kind of shocking, considering that Travelon was actually the least popular one. So when I found out after Mystic Force ended that the Travelon, the Solar Streak was actually the exact same copy as the Travelon, I was like, why didn't I find out about this before? So for $40, you actually got a nice Travelon, or the Solar Streak. No changes, even the lights.
You can store the remote liner cars in the feet when not in use, or you can display them. You can also put them in the arm attachment, but you can't store them away because there's not enough room. But you can launch them from there. This is how it would look like if we had the Maji King or Volkaiser parts. They simply go in the middle and attach the chest piece using the remote liner cars in the center for extra depth.
But yeah, so we didn't see it in the show, but you can do it, and it does tell you, so that's pretty cool to see. So, I mean, really cool toy, although kind of sad that we found out that it was, after Mystic Force, that it was unchanged. But other than that, it's pretty cool. The posability is only the arms. The arms are the only ones that control 360. The legs are stiff. Other than that, you know, this is a cool toy. Recommend it if you actually are a fan of Magic Ranger or you just like collecting the Zords. Alright, so join us next Saturday for the Omega Megazord, the Light Speed Rescue version, not the s.p.d version, just to clear you guys out. The Omega Megazord from Power Rangers Light Speed Rescue. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you next week. But it is actually the Asia version. You can tell because one, Japan's
instruction booklet.
Don't go American.
They don't have any English, but you know it's been the Asia when it has English writing in the booklet.
Yeah, it actually has the English writing, which is actually kind of interesting to see. Funny about the instruction, it says on the bottom, not intended for sales or just distribution in the US, Canada, or Europe. Same thing with Japan. Do not sell all games in Japan, and even toys it says not for sale outside Japan, and yet we Americans, we still get it thanks to eBay, Yahoo Japan. Do you know why? Because they know we Americans will bid money for it because it's good stuff compared to all crappy stuff.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when PR began, they didn't screw anything up. All they did was change the stickers.
But yet they stopped screwing up after.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
That's when they started becoming. Oh,
we're lazy.
We can't afford the good plastic, or we want to change. We don't want to put enough paint on it, and then overdrive happened. Let's change the mold completely.
Yes, let's do that and make this guy 2 times as bigger, not keeping this Japanese size because they're afraid the little helmet on it will be like, oh, I'm gonna choke a kid with it. Mommy, help me.